Hi viewers, welcome back. Just thought I'd tell you a story about my Bonneville. First of all, um, I'm sorry you haven't been seeing riding videos as of late. I sold my GoPro to buy that engine, and I haven't got another GoPro yet, so I'm recording off a cell phone right now. So apologies for there not being any bike videos up of me riding. But the Bonneville, late last year, I had an awful 3 weeks to a month with this bike. I bought it with 1,500 kilometers on the clock, and been looking after this bike and doing everything. I changed sprockets and everything, air filters, or the best oil I can buy, not filling up at dodgy petrol stations. Anyway, me, the clever jar am, I decided to buy a fuel injector cleaner because I thought the bike stood for many years with only 1,500 Ks when I got it, and it's a 2016 model, and I got it a year and a half ago. So I put fuel injector cleaner in, and that was the beginning of my problems. Whatever was in the tank went through the filter and into the injectors, and the injector spray pattern was wrecked. And anyway, had to pull these throttle bodies out, getting the manifolds out in between this limited space is quite a mission. I know you can loosen the airbox behind here and you can move it back like that much, and it's difficult. It's not a lucky job. The next thing is, if you don't have to strip your injectors, don't just strip them and send them for cleaning, because the common rail that runs between these two cylinders is at the back, this side, doesn't come out of this throttle body, and you gotta like pivot it up and out. And also, if you break that, I think it's new throttle bodies, and I had endless problems on the throttle with pinching O-rings for the way the fuel rail went over the injector, and I was using grease. I tried oil first, pinch the O-ring, use grease, and it worked for a bit, but obviously I damaged the O-ring. I don't know how many times I pulled these throttles out. Eventually, and the next thing is, if you ever do pull out your throttle bodies, make sure you have spare injector O-rings lying around, because trust me, if you strip them, you're gonna need them, especially on this throttle body, the left one. Anyway, got the injectors into a test bench, and you could see the spray pattern and everything. The injectors, when shut off, were leaking, and the spray pattern was terrible. Anyway, stupid me thinking this bike is still new. How can it have contaminated fuel? I ran the bike again, and the injectors packed up again. The bike was spluttering and jerking. Long story short, pulled the throttle bodies out again, stripped the tank, and pulled out my fuel filter, and backwashed it this way. You can see the arrow there. And you won't believe the stuff that came out of this fuel filter. I think I'd amassed a total of 7,000 Ks with this fuel filter, and there was so much dirt coming out of it. I have no idea where this dirt came from. if the previous owner was running this Bonneville on sticks and stones, but anyway, now the next challenge was to find this fuel filter. Now, where I am, there's no trunk dealership just around the corner. So I went to the local hardware store and I bought a fuel filter for a Chevrolet, which was a bit bigger in diameter over here, and the pipe stuck out about that much longer on both ends. And then I just cut it down and made it work and put the fuel filter in, cleaned the injectors again, did a sonic clean, and she's back on the road. She's been behaving. Somehow, this last time I put the throttles in, I had a bit more experience with them and managed to not pinch the O-ring. Finding that O-ring was a problem. I had to match it up at a rubber shop, Pro Auto Rubber here. Anyway, bike's been back on the road for a while now. I'm glad it's behaving. So if you think your fuel filter's still fine, maybe just change it before you have all these problems like what I've had. And I have such low mileage, it's crazy. So yeah, guys, check those fuel filters. Can save you from being on the side of the road. Anyway, that's all. And other than the mirrors, I had to put on because apparently we're not allowed buying mirrors, but I think that's a load of rubbish. I will get another set of buying mirrors. Actually, staring at these bunny ear mirrors annoys me. I like a nice clean line through the handlebar, but anyway, they don't work as well, better than the handlebar in mirrors. I found with these mirrors, I'm always looking at my shoulders, but anyway, that's all from the garage. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.